Hold on to your coconuts, folks, because Moana is back! 6 years we waited, 6 long years. But let me tell you, Moana 2 was worth every single second. This ain't no ordinary sequel, no sir. It's bigger, it's bolder, and it's got more heart than a whale has. Well, heart. Remember how much we all fell in love with that Polynesian princess back in 2016? That catchy music, the stunning animation, and Moana's spirit? It was a recipe for a Disney classic. And now, Disney's gone and done it again. They've captured lightning in a bottle twice, and this time, the bottle's even bigger. So, grab your seafaring snacks, settle in, and let's dive into the magic that is Moana 2. Now, before we jump into this epic new story, let's take a little trip down memory lane, shall we? It's always fun to revisit the classics. Picture it, 2016. A year filled with memorable moments, and one of them was the release of Moana. Moana hits the big screen and bam! We're all transported to this beautiful Polynesian island. The vibrant colors, the stunning animation, it was a visual feast. We meet Moana, this fearless young woman chosen by the ocean itself. Her spirit and determination were truly inspiring. Her mission? To save her people, of course. The stakes were high and the journey was perilous. But she can't do it alone. She needed help. And that's where things got interesting. She's got Maui, the demigod with a magical fishhook and a bigger-than-life personality by her side. His antics and charm added a lot of humor to the story. Talk about an unlikely duo. Their chemistry was electric and their banter unforgettable. Together, they battle coconut pirates who were as hilarious as they were menacing. That sneaky crab Tamatoa, who's obsessed with shiny things much like my kids, and his catchy song that got stuck in everyone's head. And even faced the fiery Teka. The animation of Teka was both terrifying and mesmerizing. It's a story about finding your way, listening to your heart, and of course the power of family. Classic Disney, right? The themes resonated with audiences of all ages. And let me tell you, it sets the stage perfectly for the adventure that awaits in Moana 2. The anticipation is real, and we can't wait to see where the ocean takes her next. Fast forward to Moana 2, and we find our girl all grown up. She's still the chief of Motunui, but now she's got new challenges, new responsibilities. This time, the ocean calls to her with a mystery. A strange darkness is spreading across the seas, threatening the balance of nature. Naturally, Moana, being the brave soul she is, sets sail to find answers. But she's not alone. Maui's back, grumbling as always, but with that heart of gold shining through. And wouldn't you know it, they bump into some new faces along the way. We've got mischievous spirits, wise old turtles, and even a rival tribe with their own connection to the ocean. It's a whole new adventure packed with twists and turns that'll keep you on the edge of your seat. Section 4. A visual feast, animation and beauty beyond the reef. If there's one thing Disney knows how to do, it's animation. Their legacy of creating breathtaking visuals and compelling stories is unmatched. And let me tell you, they've outdone themselves with Moana 2. The level of detail and artistry is simply astonishing. The ocean, forget about it, it's so lifelike, you might find yourself reaching out to touch the screen. It's so real you can practically smell the salt water. The way the waves crash and the ocean spray hits the shore is mesmerizing. The way the light dances on the waves, creating a shimmering effect, is pure magic. The coral reefs bursting with color, teeming with life, are a sight to behold. It's like you're right there with Moana, sailing the high seas on an epic adventure. And the characters, so expressive. Their emotions are so vividly portrayed, you can feel what they're feeling. You can practically see the wheels turning in Maui's head, his thoughts and plans coming to life. And Moana's determination shines through in every frame. Her spirit and resolve are palpable. But it's not just the beauty, though that's definitely a big part of it. It's the way the story and visuals come together. It's the details, the little things that make it so special. Every frame is crafted with such care. The way Moana's hair flows in the wind, each strand moving naturally, the glint of sunlight on Maui's fishhook, making it look almost tangible. It's those touches that make Moana 2 a visual masterpiece. It's a testament to the power of animation and storytelling. Section 5. Music to move the ocean. The soundtrack of adventure. Now what's a good Disney movie without some toe-tapping tunes? And Moana 2 doesn't disappoint. The music is just as catchy and heartfelt as the original. You've got those big, sweeping orchestral numbers that make you feel like you can conquer the world. Then there are those quieter, more intimate songs that pull at your heartstrings. Lin-Manuel Miranda, the genius behind the music of Moana, is back, folks, and he's brought his A-game. We get to hear those familiar voices we love, belting out new tunes that'll be stuck in your head for days. Trust me, you'll be humming these songs long after the credits roll. Section 6. Familiar faces, new depths, character growth in Moana 2. One of the things I love most about Moana 2 is how much the characters have grown. The sequel takes us on a deeper journey into their lives, showing us how they've evolved over time. Moana's not that naive girl we met in the first film. She's matured significantly, facing new challenges with a sense of wisdom and grace. She's older, wiser, and a true leader to her people. Her journey from a curious young girl to a responsible leader is truly inspiring. But she's still got that spark, that sense of adventure and determination that we all fell in love with. And Maui, well, he's undergone some changes too. He's still got that swagger, that larger-than-life personality. His confidence and charm are as strong as ever. But beneath that gruff exterior you can see he's changed too. He's more introspective, more in tune with the needs of those around him. He's more responsible, more aware of the impact he has on others. His growth adds a new layer to his character, making him even more relatable. And let's not forget the new characters. They bring fresh perspectives and exciting dynamics to the story. They're not just there to fill the scenery. Each new character has a unique role and adds something special to the narrative. They're well developed, with their own motivations and backstories. Their interactions with Moana and Maui enrich the plot and provide new layers of depth. They bring a whole new layer of depth and humor to the story. Their presence makes the world of Moana even more vibrant and engaging.